In this video, I will be showing you how to do the first time setup with Smart Response. In the bottom right hand of your screen in the taskbar, you should have a small golden icon that is Smart Response. Click on that and then select Teacher Tools. One of two screens could come up. If this screen comes up, simply go to File, New. On the other hand, this screen may pop up automatically. If that's the case, then we'll just go forward from here. First, fill in your information. And hit Save. It is important. Notice the only thing that is required is the classroom name number, and that is so students can verify when they log in that they are in the correct class. It will pop up and ask you to save. Just save this file to the default location, which is in your Documents library. And now we have our gradebook created. Right now, the only class we have is anonymous mode. However, you may want to actually have class roster so that students can log in and you can keep track of their work. You can either, in the middle of the screen, click Add a Class, or to the left in the column, click Add a Class. Choose your name. So let's say, for example, I am teaching Math 2. Select a period. This is really only there in case you have multiple classes of the same name. Otherwise, you will not see this. Location, you don't have to fill it in, but if you want to, put in your room number. And then passing grade. Notice it defaults to 70. What this affects is when you pull up reports, which grades are red and which ones are green. Since typically we consider 70 a passing grade, I will make that change and hit Add. We have now made our first class. However, notice if we click on Students tab, there are no students. What we want to do is select the option in the middle. It says Import Students to your class. If you're only needing to add one student to your class, such as a student who moves in, do add students to your class. But in the case for an entire class, choose the Import option. We only have one class to choose right now. If you have multiple classes, be sure to select the correct class. In a previous video, we made a Microsoft Excel file that is our roster, so we'll choose Microsoft Excel. Hit Next. If you recall from the previous video, I saved it to my desktop. And here is second period. So I'll hit Open, and it will import. Once it is finished, you'll get this nice little message, Import successfully completed. Hit OK. Now if we go to Students, we'll notice that we have all of our students in there, and their student ID numbers is their login code. It is their 5 or 6 digit student ID number. At this point in time, we now have a fully functional class that we can now start from within Smart Response to run a quiz, exam, test, etc.